Good morning. It is Saturday. Kelly and Kaylin have already left for a band thing. I have my first guitar lesson this morning. I'm really nervous about it, but it'll be fine. So after that, I'm gonna go get Ellie. We're gonna hang out today. And then Kelly and I are going out for our 1-year anniversary. We've been together a year on Monday, this coming Monday. And we're buying nightstands. That is our big anniversary, the wreath of the O in home fell down. So anyway, that's what's happening. I'm about to leave and I will check in with you later. So it's 39 degrees out. It's a lot warmer than it has been in the mornings when I left. Of course, it's like 2 hours later. So anyway, I'm headed to go do this. I'm really nervous. So wish me luck. I will keep you posted after. And then I'm going to go get Ellie. I'm probably going to grab something to eat after that because I'm really hungry right now. I just don't have time at the moment. So I just ran by McDonald's to get something to eat because I hadn't eaten. And I got gas and I'm headed to get Ellie, but I wanted to update you on how guitar went. So I get there, can't figure out how to get in the building because it's like basically an amalgamation of kiddie schools. Like there was a gymnastics place and a swim place and a fitness center and jujitsu and a party. Finally figure out how to get in there, get to the music school. And of course, all the people going in are like little kids. I'm the only adult taking any lessons in this entire building at this time. And go up to the receptionist. Everybody was super nice. Let me add that. Super nice people. But my instructor, is caught in traffic. Okay. So I take my guitar case and go stand out with all the parents that are watching their kids. And then they come back and get me about less than 5 minutes later. And she was like, because your instructor's not here. We're going to go and get you started with somebody else. And so it was a very nice lady whose name was Candy, which incidentally is my mom's name. But she was not a guitarist. She's like, looked like she was mostly a voice teacher. Maybe she does a ukulele preschool class. She did tell me later, which would totally be up Kelly's alley. But voice and piano, I think is what her thing is, but she knew enough to kind of get me started. So it was just an awkward 30 minutes because she didn't really know what to do and I didn't really know what to do. But I did play some chords of a song I used to play like 12 years ago. My fingers are a little sore. So I'm going to work on those chords this week and hope that my instructor is actually there next week and then it goes better. But that was just very par for the course in my life. Things never go the way they're supposed to with stuff like that, ever. And so I'll like have to temper my expectations before things happen. And then you know how things like never meet your expectations anyway. Very par for the course. So I'm going to go get Ellie. I have no idea what we're doing. I've asked her several times this week, let me know what you want to do. And she told me yesterday or the day before, she was like, I have a whole bunch of things in mind, but they're all in different areas. So that's why I haven't said anything yet. I'm like, well, let me know what they are and maybe I can come up with a plan. Did she? No. Meanwhile, Parrish texted me to tell me that Ellie, this is around 9, Ellie was just now getting up and she still had to take a shower and put laundry away. So she's never going to be on time. I'm like, okay. Or that she's just never on time. I mean, I know that. But I'm probably going to be a little bit late because it's already 10:38 and I'm supposed to be there at 11 o'clock. So I'm going to head that way. Having any luck, Ellie?
Huh?
You having any luck?
No.
Finding anything? Haley.
Boom!
Haley.
Yeah.
Okay, let's recap what we did today.
Okay.
We spent about an hour driving around figuring out where we were going to eat for lunch. It was fine. It was fine. We went to the Bearded Lady.
Oh, so bust.
It was pretty good. I had a biscuit with sausage, gravy, and like pulled pork.
Sausage?
And French fries.
Where's the sausage?
It was sausage gravy.
Oh my god.
Or just maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's cream gravy.
Infected.
But Ellie had
I had
fried chicken biscuit.
fried chicken. It was called like Funky Town flavor biscuit.
Yeah, it was very flavorful apparently. I did not
It
try
was very flavorful. They had like honey butter, but I thought it was gravy, so I put it on my biscuit. I mean, I would have put
I
it
think
on
you
my
were
biscuit.
supposed to because it's like a honey butter chicken
Yeah.
situation.
Oh my god, it's so
Yeah.
far. It kept falling
But
apart.
Fort Worth is Funky Town. If you didn't know that, that's why. Funky Town.
Is.
Yeah. You know that?
Dude, I freaking
Yeah, that's why
live
there's all
here.
those Funky Town. There was
I
like
was
Funky
so
Town donuts. Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we went to Doc's Vintage and Vinyl.
Oh my god!
Should we go to the vintage place to
Wait.
get this on CD?
I've never seen this like the right. Okay, so in person it's backwards. It's supposed to be backwards, but I've never seen it flipped. Like how you can actually read it. It's usually look, see?
It is. Yeah, it's the right
What
way
the
on
freak? Brat, and it's
'cause you're in
completely
a
different,
mirror,
but it's also
basically
still
on the camera.
Brat.
Yeah.
So
So we did
Pretty
that.
excited.
Did we go anywhere else? I don't think we did.
Charlie, I see it.
But now we are waiting for a curbside pickup at Bobo Bites, which Ellie just mentioned, and I'm like, "There's one
Oh my god, it's
5
freaking
minutes
delicious.
from our house." So,
Shout out, Greg.
so do you go to the one at over here or the one in
No, I've
Arlington?
never been. Greg just dropped it off
Oh, but you've
in my
had it.
room. Yeah.
Oh, so you probably came to this one.
Yeah, he came into my room and he said, "Here's Boba Bites." So I said, "Wow, wow."
I think I knew that story because I feel like I mentioned it to Kelly. And
Do you like
Cam.
my ring?
This ring especially?
It keeps falling off.
So where
The
did you
glass
get this
ring,
one?
the glass ring, from the garage.
Oh, Kelly and I found this one. We got both the girls one of those for Christmas.
Punch you.
Oh, she's very
You're
violent.
gonna get demonetized.
But we're gonna go to our house. Ellie. I do that to Kelly all the time. I call her Ellie. Ellie is staying over tonight, and Kelly and I are going out for our 1 year
Me
anniversary.
and Kaylin are gonna party.
And they're gonna probably throw a wild raucous party.
What?
A raucous party.
Oh,
There's
like
lipstick on there.
rock me Amadeus.
Yeah,
Amadeus,
rock me
Amadeus.
Amadeus. I was like obsessed with that song when I was in 4th grade, y'all. That's how old I am.
Dude, that was my song in 2022.
You know,
It's not really anymore. But
2025.
now that I learned some German, maybe I can sing it
yeah,
again.
maybe so. But I cut my nails today for guitar, and I have these dips on there, so it made it kind of hard. But
This is the hand I play guitar with.
yeah, it's the hand I
I just
tried
I
to
just don't.
form chords with. Not very well.
I forget, like, I keep wanting to get my nails done because I keep seeing these cute, like, chrome red nails. I'm like, oh my god, these are so cute. No, I can't even freaking get them.
What if you
Also-
just get them like on your actual nails?
But my nails are so tiny.
They're really not.
They're really tiny. Mom always, okay. Well, she always talks about how tiny my nails are, and even multiple nail people have told me that my nails are really tiny.
I've not been told that. But
sorry.
I don't get fake nails. I just get the dips. But I had to cut them because they were getting long. Because I like to keep them short anyway. And especially playing guitar, I need to keep them shorter. But anyway, we're going to go do this curbside pickup, yo. And then...
Boom! What?
I don't know what I just did. But anyway, we're going to pick this up and go back to the house.
Yay!
So,
Yay!
Ellie gets to see her bestie trooper.
Yay!
This is Greg? I recognize your voice.
Fancy water, guys.
Here's my wife.
Yeah. That's my life. Where do you have this Sunday blue? Look at this right here, guys. Oh my gosh. That looks so good.
It does look good. This is the pasta with meatballs.
What kind of sauce did you get?
I got the vodka sauce.
You did get the vodka sauce.
Yeah.
You ready for it, guys? You ready for it? We're gonna get. I mean, all of them look really
all
good,
look good.
but we're gonna get.
Hello, one. We're getting it too.
Go. We're full.
Super full. It was super good. Super full.
This is a really good place.
Yeah. So this was a recommendation from Parrish and Greg. We are going to go into living spaces and look at end tables because that is our anniversary gift to each other.
I like that idea, though.
Yeah.
You like that idea?
We want new end tables for the bedroom. So
Matching ones. Yeah. Because we don't have matching.
we don't have matching ones right now because Kelly's fell apart shortly after I moved in or right before I moved. I think it was after I moved in. So
Well, they weren't expensive.
yeah,
They
I
were just little-
want more drawers because I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff.
You do? You have a lot of stuff about it?
I'm a little bit of a hoarder.
I like all your stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's very sweet and kind. But dinner was really good. We're both super full. We have plenty of leftovers for tomorrow.
That place was really good.
Yeah, and we got
Really
that
good.
lobster tail thing. And it came in a little gold box. It's all fancy. Yeah. All right, we're going to go look at furniture. I hope this place is still open.
Yes.
Good morning on Sunday. It is 9:07 a.m. Kelly and I were rebellious teenagers last night. We stayed up till 4 in the morning. Why, you ask? Because...
Well, two reasons.
Two reasons. So we started watching more Silo on Apple TV, which I don't know if I have the energy to go into this right now. But we finished the first season, and then it was time. It was like 2:30, and it was time for Sinner versus Zverev for the Australian Open final. So we watched that until about 4, and then we fell asleep with tennis still on. I fell asleep. Kelly tried to watch it in the mirror because she wanted to lay down on her side, so it was reflected in the... Okay. So anyway, that being said, we're on our way to get donuts before Parrish comes to get Ellie. But...
Oh, no.
So Silo, she thought I was going to tell a different story, which I am going to tell. But Silo is based on a book series by Hugh Howey called Wool, or the Silo Saga. The first one's Wool, which I read back like in 2012, like obsessively, because it was so good. And now I kind of want to reread them. But I read those books before anybody even knew about those books. Like, that was kind of like my gateway drug into that and Hunger Games. I got really into dystopian fiction for a while. But meanwhile,
You're such a stinker.
yesterday morning, I looked up the women's final score because Kelly said that she and Kayla were going to watch it, so I knew I wasn't going to be home to watch it with them. And I just needed to know. And saw that Keys had won. And I sat on that information all day.
Well, you chose to look it up.
Yeah, I also chose to keep it to myself and not go, Keys won! Because as we get into the car a few minutes ago, Kelly goes, Cinder won! And I'm like, what if I wanted to watch the rest of the match later? She's like,
But I didn't think you want to. And in my defense, at that moment in time, I had been up since 4, went to sleep, and then I've only been up about 9 minutes, and we're in the car to go get donuts, and I'm still half asleep about it, guys.
yeah, fair enough. But I just said for future reference.
For future
As I
reference,
get more into tennis, because I feel it happening, as I get more into it, maybe just, there might become a time,
Well, if it was Paolini in the final, then you want to, that would be different, because she's like your girl in the tennis. But I didn't think you really care about.
Well, now I'm like really standing Zverev now.
Oh.
Because he was very heartfelt when Djokovic retired after one set this week. And
So now you picked him as the guy.
Yeah.
And Paolini as the girl?
because I didn't really have a guy. It was kind of like Alcaraz, I guess, because he's like really good. But he didn't even make it like past the quarterfinals. Yeah. So
Which is unusual.
The quarterfinals. Yeah. So anyway, but now
I'm in big trouble about
you know it, because I did look at the score. I did. But I wasn't going to go, Cinder won!
Sleep. I still might think I'm up at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know. I mean, I'm not mad, but just,
No,
I'm not mad.
No,
I'm not
you're not
mad.
mad. I
I'm
agree.
just
But you're
saying.
giving me a hard time.
I am. And I'm just saying, in the future,
Yeah, it's raining.
just tuck that away.
I'm gonna be mindful now.
Because I had to tuck away the Keys one, and I was real excited about that, because I knew Kelly would be excited about that, but I didn't say it.
Yeah,
I didn't say it.
I was real excited.
I had a good poker face about it too, because she thought Sabalenka was going to win when she was watching it yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, I was real excited about that.
All right, we're gonna
I'm still real excited about that.
Now we're gonna get donuts. Oh, we didn't find nightstands last night. That was a bug.
Guys, what is happening to the furniture of the world?
Yeah. Oh, there was some ugly furniture, especially for us to go. Oh, and Ashley. had some ugly furniture. We were going to go to Haverty's, but they closed at 7, so we didn't get to go to Haverty's.
I mean, I got Saved by the Bell vibes big time at the furniture
Everything old
places.
is new again. And I told Kelly last night, this is why my mom said she didn't like mid-century modern furniture, because she lived through that. It's like how all the like 80s and 90s stuff is coming back, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. I'm like, oh. Anyway, we're gonna get donuts. Good morning, it's Monday. I am dying. I think I probably have a sinus infection, but I don't know if the sinus infection is the effect of flu or COVID or something, but I'm very congested, sore throat, have had a low-grade fever. My face hurts, like, and that's why I'm like, oh, I think I have a sinus infection. I think I've had a sinus infection maybe one other time in my life, maybe two, because I had a upper respiratory infection a few years ago. That was the worst, and I probably had a sinus infection then as well. But anyway, so I'm home. Kelly has gone to work. Kaylin went to school. It's about 9 o'clock, I guess. I'm thinking about going into CVS and getting a flu and COVID test. Masking, of course. But I don't know. Kelly did get some of the beef stew I made a while back out of the freezer for me, so I can have that for lunch. And I kind of want some cereal, and I don't know what we have other than like rice checks. So, corn checks, wheat checks, some kind of checks. Anyway, I will maybe check in with you later. At some point, you'll hear from me again. Okay, so I made the excursion, the journey. I don't know what word I'm thinking of. Anyway, I left to go get a COVID flu test, so that's cooking, and got some Dayquil and NyQuil, and I really wanted Cocoa Pebbles. They didn't have them at CVS, so I popped over to Kroger to do that, and just ate Cocoa Pebbles and took some Dayquil while my test continues to cook. So I'm like another 5 minutes, but I did get a flu shot back in the fall, but I know it's not 100% same with COVID shots, but I don't know. I probably just have a really bad upper respiratory infection. And it's probably a waste of money anyway, because I don't know why COVID tests, like the at-home tests, never work on me even when I've had it and have gotten like an actual lab test and I'm positive. But I'm sure I've told this story before. There was a time, I think like in the fall of 2021, where I had COVID. Maybe it was 2022. Either way. No, it was 2021. When I had COVID and I took 6 at-home tests and they were all negative, and the only way I realized I need to go get an actual COVID test is because I woke up with pink eye. I've never in my life before or since had pink eye. That was the only time, and I saw that it could be like a symptom of COVID. Was that in 2021? Maybe it was 2022. I don't know. But then I ended up getting much sicker a few weeks later with an upper respiratory infection that wasn't even COVID. And that was like the worst sickness I've ever had. I feel pretty awful right now. My face doesn't hurt like it did. The sinus pressure is a little bit better, but it's pretty bad. So anyway, I don't know if I have flu or COVID. I mean, what do you do about that? So I'm just going to watch some Adam Hatton and sit here in this bed. Hey, this is my sick bed hair. I am feeling better right now. I did take Dayquil. And now that I'm a little more alive, Kelly did call me during her conference time. And I was thinking, it's funny because our districts are right next to each other. We're in different districts, but what they call conference, we call planning. And then she teaches music, so that's co-cur in her district, but in my district, we call it specials, or at least in my school. I don't know if that's the same throughout the district, come to think of it. But anyway, the big news is today is our 1-year anniversary since our first date last year. Technically our second first date, but our actual first date since we've been together. So we've been together a year today. we already went out on Saturday. As you saw, we went to the Sicilian butcher, and it was really good. And we had the lobster tail when we got home. That was really good. But our big gift to each other this year is supposed to be nightstands. We just haven't found the nightstands that we want yet. But I did order her flowers, and I'm going to circle back to that story in a minute. But I also ordered a cookie cake because if you've watched, we were really... I had already watched all of Schitt's Creek. I'm a huge Schitt's Creek fan. And I got Kelly to watch it with me. And she, like, when the last episode was over, I think she cried for like an hour afterwards. She was so sad that it was over. It was the most precious thing. But I say all that to say this. So when Patrick and David had been together for 4 months, he sent him a 4-month anniversary cookie cake that just said 4 months on it. So I think we were right around our 9-month anniversary at that point, and I was going to order one for her, but I didn't have like enough time before. It wouldn't have worked out, like as far as being able to get it or deliver it. Well, so my plan was to get a cookie cake that said 12 months and have it delivered to school also, but this Great American Cookie Company, for whatever reason, does not deliver, or it can't deliver. I don't know. It was some weird thing, so I have to actually go pick it up. So I have to go around 3:45 today to go pick up the cake at 4, because I was supposed to be at work, and I was going to just pick it up on my way home. And so I'm going to have to figure out how I'm telling Kelly I'm leaving at 3:45 to go run an errand, because I'm the kind of person, I like to keep her in the loop. Like when I went to CVS earlier, I'm like, I'm running to CVS, just want her to be aware. And so I'm going to need to just let her know without arousing super suspicion, because I already have her card over here. The flowers are supposed to be delivered around lunch. So what happened with the flowers was that normally I order through flowers.com, and this time I couldn't do that because they had all their Mondays blacked out, and today's Monday, and no deliveries for some reason. So I have no idea what I did. I don't know if I went directly through a florist or if I went through another flower delivery place or what, but I ordered online, knew I got charged for it, and I did this a couple of weeks ago, and go to look at the email today, make sure I have the date right and everything. There's no email. I never got an email confirmation. I did get subscribed to like some text messaging thing, but there's nothing. I have no like confirmation that I ordered these flowers. So I went and checked my credit card, and it had been charged, and I was able to look up the florist at least because I had nothing. So I called them just to make sure that they had the order and it was being delivered today. And she's like, we're working on that right now, and it's going to be there before lunch. Fantastic. That was a weight off, because it was like starting to like freak me out a little bit. So she should be getting those soon. Yeah. But meanwhile, I'm just watching YouTube. Ellen are Dreaming, who are two of my favorite Disney English vloggers, have a new vlog series out, I guess from a couple of months ago, where they went to Disney. And so I'm kind of watching that, and I am just trying to rest. I need to do the dishes, but I also feel like I'm going to get in trouble if I do the dishes, because that means I'm not resting. But I've eaten like my weight in Cocoa Pebbles today. But I'll probably have some soup. It's only 11:30-ish. We'll probably have soup a little bit later. And we talked about maybe making hamburgers for dinner tonight. I don't even know. I don't know. But I think my plan right now is that tomorrow I'm just going to try to power through, because I do feel better. Like I don't have the excruciating pain in my face that I had earlier. And I really don't have the days to take. And I had wanted to save these last 2 days that I had for this year for a couple of things that are coming up later on. But now I only have 1 day. So that stinks. But anyway, hoping I feel better tomorrow. Kelly did float the idea of me going to like the quick care or something. And I'm like, I just really don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Anyway, my COVID and flu tests came back negative. I can't remember. I don't think I mentioned that. But even if I do have flu or COVID, probably the home tests are going to be negative anyway. So it's just kind of a waste of money and resources and time. I don't know why I even bother. But Parrish was telling me that there is an upper respiratory infection thing going around. So that's probably what it is with the sinus infection. But yeah, so that's the scoop. It's almost 2:30. I'm eating some stew that we had in the freezer that Kelly got out for me. But she got her flowers, and then very shortly after she sent me that text, my AP sent me a text with a picture of the flowers that Kelly sent to me. Meanwhile, Luke is up on top of the closet eating bugs or something. I don't know. But yeah, so it was very funny timing. But I'm going to leave here in about an hour and 15 minutes to go get the cookie cake. I did tell Kelly, I said I have to leave at 3:45 to go do something. But I should be home like right around the time they get home. Here's Luke right now. I'm not sure what he's staring at, but it's making me a little nervous. Luke, what are you doing? What are you doing up there?
Oh, I'm real nice about it.
I thought they did a good job on it.
I thought you really did a good job.
Good morning, it's Tuesday. Monday too, staying home. I had 101.4 degree fever when I woke up. Though, taking like the Dayquil and everything during the day yesterday, I felt a lot better. I haven't taken any yet. I was kind of thinking of taking some NyQuil and just knocking myself out. But that's pretty much all the news. We finished the second season of Silo last night. I'm not sure what we're going to watch next, and I really want to reread those books. I don't know if I've talked about that at all, but I did read the original book series by Hugh Howey like 13 years ago. And it was kind of obscure at the time. Then I think it kind of took off after that. I want to say due in large part to me. I remember recommending it to a friend, and I think he ended up reading them and really liking them shortly after that. But yeah, so I feel like from what I can remember, other than the order of the first two seasons compared to the order of the books, it stuck very closely to that series. So I may pick those up today and read them. I have them on Kindle. But now we need to find something else to watch because Severance only comes out on Fridays because we just started second season with that. But anyway, Kelly is left for work. I don't know if Kaylin's up yet, but she'll be leaving for school shortly. And I feel like death warmed over. So I have been asleep for the vast majority of the morning. It's approaching 11. And anyway, just talked to Kelly, and she's starting to fade. Like, she has ear pain, so I don't know. I hope she's not getting sick, but she said, like, everybody at her school is down for the count. Our school, I know my co-teachers texted me last night. There was a lot of kids and students out, and our counselor was out today. My principal was out yesterday. So I'm just hoping I can make it back to work tomorrow. But to kill the time, I started watching my Orlando vlogs, and I actually had ads. But I'm not monetized yet because I have a very small channel of only 60 subscribers. I'm lucky if I get 5 or 6 views on these weekly vlogs within the first week. Though this past week's vlog actually has 5 views already, which is not the norm. So thank you to those of you watching. And I know the lighting situation could be better. But I also want you all to know, confession time, that I have eaten an entire box of Cocoa Pebbles over the past 2 days. You know, cereal is like my comfort food when I'm sick, I guess. And I haven't really eaten a whole lot of cereal in the past year and a half. So anyway, I'm gonna just lay here. I'm probably gonna eat more of that beef stew for lunch today. Though I still have pasta from the other night. It just wasn't as good warmed up as it was in the restaurant. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I have a little bit of a headache. I just took Dayquil for the first time. Woke up with like 100 point something fever. It's gone down to 99 something. And I'm just gonna lay here. I'm just gonna lay here and try to feel better for tomorrow. Good morning, day 3 of being homesick. I am determined to go back to work tomorrow. I had a doctor's appointment scheduled for today, unrelated to being ill, that they called and canceled it because she's going to be out of the office. So I have to think that maybe she's sick now too. Like, everybody is sick. Kaylin is home today, sick. Kelly, I think, kind of rallied and is headed to work right now as we speak. And I need to go back to work because I need some sense of normalcy, because I keep falling down these rabbit holes of everything that's going on in the world right now, and it's not good. So, anyway, don't really have any updates other than that. I've run a fever off and on, and just generally feel like hot garbage. So, I'm watching Bluey, probably gonna watch some YouTube, and just rest today. So it's about 12. Kaylin and I just did a Whataburger run to get out of the house and get something to eat for me. She just wanted a shake. The cats and I have been here all day. I really haven't moved from this spot. I've been watching Eleanor Dreaming and their 2022 Disney World series, and just dreaming of Disney World. But talked to Kelly. She seems to be feeling better today than she was yesterday, so that's good. But I'm definitely going to work tomorrow, unless I'm hospitalized, which I won't be. Just want to make a note of this moment when all three of the cats, Sassy literally just jumped down and left, but all three of the cats were up here. But they're not now. Trooper, my constant companion. Good morning. It's Thursday. I've not been at work all week. It is pouring rain. I'm wearing my raincoat that I haven't worn in probably 10 years. I bought it to go on the Disney cruise to Alaska in 2015. I think that's the only time I wore it because it was always too small. Now it's too big. But anyway, it's pouring. Kelly is staying home sick today. She's miserable. She has a fever. I think Kaylin's going to school. I feel much better. I'm just very congested. So I'm actually ready to get back to the land of the living. I'm ready. I should have probably gone to work yesterday, but I still had a little bit of a fever, and in the morning, overnight, was not feeling great. Now it's pouring. But I'm leaving for work a little bit early today, and we're gonna go tackle this day. Yesterday, something very unusual happened. So Kelly really wanted McDonald's, Kaylin wanted Sonic, and Kelly said she didn't want to drive. I'm like, okay, I can drive, because I was just going to go get everything, and then they wanted to go with, but Kelly didn't want to drive. That's really weird. Kelly is like the driver, which I'm fine with, but you know, I like to exert my independence a little bit and drive sometimes too, so that was fine with me. But we just had that. I introduced Kelly to White Lotus. We're gonna rewatch for her first watch seasons 1 and 2, because the 3rd season comes out in a couple of weeks. We have 2 days left in January. That is so crazy. It's already almost February, y'all. And other than that, I bed rotted all day yesterday. I think I really needed that, because now I feel much better. And I'm gonna go teach the kids and, you know, live my best teacher life for the rest of the week. But I feel much better. Tuesday was probably the worst. And I did start to feel a lot better yesterday, but like, I'd say I'm like 85% today, as opposed to 45 on Tuesday. All right, so I'm gonna go to work, and I will check in with you guys later. So I just stopped by my mom's because her power is out because of the storms. And it's like 3 houses right here, maybe 4 or 5 down this side of her block. And the houses across the street have power. All the rest of the neighborhood seems to have power. Weird. So I'm officially headed to work now. And here's hoping it's a good day. Good Thursday evening. I am outside with Princess. Kelly has not felt well. I started to feel sick to my stomach this afternoon. It's a little bit better now. But anyway, Kelly is going to stay home again tomorrow. I'm going to work again tomorrow. And we got Cotton Patch Cafe for dinner because neither of us felt like cooking. So just had a little veggie plate, a little salad and some sides. Been watching some TV and probably gonna go to bed soon. In the very dark right now, but might I add, it's like a balmy 60 something right now. It's actually a little bit chilly, but it was 71 on my way home from work. And it's gonna be like in the 70s. I think it's gonna be 81 on Monday. Crazy North Texas weather. Good morning. It's finally Friday. There's some light. I say finally Friday because I've only had to work 2 days this week. Kelly is still homesick. Kaylin is also homesick today. I think I mentioned that was going to happen last night. And I'm so glad it's Friday. It's supposed to be beautiful this weekend. It's 47 degrees right now. So it's kind of chilly again. But it's going to get up into the high 60s. Tomorrow it's going to be in the 70s. And tonight it's going to be 80. Monday, 83. Crazy. So I think we're going to make tacos tonight for dinner. White people tacos. And I don't really know anything beyond that. I have guitar lessons in the morning, and I'm hoping my guitar teacher is actually there and actually start to get on a schedule. And I'm gonna go get glasses tomorrow, so that'll be next week's vlog. But anyway, so that's the current scoop. Creating some home. I don't even know. I'm home. It's Friday, and we don't have any plans tonight. We were gonna make tacos. I don't know if that's still on the agenda because Kelly's still feeling kind of yucky to her stomach. But I'm gonna go in and see my wife and possibly the teenager. Okay, so I've showered and I'm back in the car because I'm going to go pick up Taco Bell. Even though we were gonna make tacos, I just really wanted Taco Bell. It's 7:30. Kelly and I have already watched the most recent episode of Severance. And we watched the first episode of Scamanda on Hulu, which I listened to the podcast Scamanda 2 or 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't know, it was a while ago. And so I was like chomping at the bit to watch that. So we are caught up on both of those shows. There's only been one episode of Scamanda. And then we'll probably watch some White Lotus, I'm hoping, tonight. So if I don't check in again, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye.